Hello and welcome to The Explainer, where we break down big ideas. Today, we're looking at a brand new vision for how we code, how we learn, and how we build our careers. It's called Velocity.
But first, let's talk about the reality for so many of us. If you're a student trying to learn a new skill, you know this scene. You've got 10 tabs open, a YouTube tutorial over here, official docs there, Stack Overflow, maybe a course you paid for. It's just total chaos. You're hunting for that one piece of information you need.
And then, if you're a professional developer working on a team, oh boy, the chaos just gets dialed up to 11. You're swimming in pull requests, fighting with the same merge conflicts over and over. It's just a recipe for burnout.
All this jumping around, from your code, to Discord, to a Zoom call, back to your code, it's not just annoying. It comes at a huge cost. It costs you time, it costs you focus, and frankly, it can cost you your sanity.
And this quote right here just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You can feel the frustration. People don't want more tools that promise social coding. They just want to get their work done without all the friction. The whole system feels kind of broken, and it's crying out for a completely new approach.
So in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. First, we'll put a name to this problem, the fragmentation tax. Then we'll introduce this new idea called velocity. We'll peek under the hood at something called the parallel agent engine, see what a verified skill wallet is, and finally look at how this whole thing could run on pretty much any hardware. Okay, let's dive in.
All right, first up, let's properly define this hidden cost that's slowing everyone down. It's called the fragmentation tax. Think about it like an actual tax, but on your brain power. Every single time you have to switch from writing code to check a Slack message, you pay a little bit of that tax. And what you're paying with is your focus. It completely shatters your flow state. And the symptoms of paying this tax are everywhere. You're just exhausted from the constant pings and notifications. Teams are stuck in that merge conflict hell we mentioned. For beginners, there's even this new worry about LLM brain rot, where you just copy-paste AI code without actually learning how to solve the problem yourself. And of course, the big one for so many people, your laptop just can't keep up.
Okay, so that's the problem, and it's a real mess. But what's the antidote to all of this fragmentation?
Well, what if you could just get rid of all those separate tools? What if everything you needed to learn, code, and collaborate was in one single place? This is the core question that leads us to velocity.
So what is velocity really? The best way to think about it is not as just another code editor. It's aiming to be a complete, unified operating system for developers. It's designed to be that single, seamless flow for everything you do, from your very first Hello World to managing a massive project. And it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. It's an ecosystem. There's Velocity Web, which is amazing for students because you don't have to install a thing, you just open your browser and you're coding. Then there's the full-power desktop app for pros who need to do that deep, focused work. And tying it all together is a mobile app, which is really your hub for career management and that skill wallet we'll talk about.
Okay, now for the really cool part. Let's go under the hood and see what actually makes this thing tick. We're talking about the parallel agent engine.
So here's the game-changing difference. The old way most AI coding assistants work is sequential. It's like having one single chef in a kitchen trying to do everything one step at a time. It's a huge bottleneck. Velocity's approach is totally different. It uses parallel orchestration. So instead of one chef, you suddenly have a whole crew of specialists. One for the logic, one for the UI, one for testing, all working at the exact same time.
And get this, you are the head chef. You actually get to pick your team. You can say, okay, I want Claude handling the complex logic because it's great at that, but I want to assign Gemini to build the user interface. You can mix and match any models you want to build your own personal agentic dream team.
So you're probably wondering, how do all these AIs not just trip over each other? Well, that's the secret sauce. There's this one special agent called the context janitor. Its only job is to be the project's shared brain. It keeps every agent, both human and AI, perfectly in sync, so conflicts are prevented before they can even happen. So we've got this incredible speed and a new way to collaborate, but this next part might actually be the biggest game changer of all, especially when it comes to your career. I mean, just look at this comparison. It says everything. On one side, you've got the old school resume. It's static. It's just a piece of paper with a bunch of claims. But on the other side, you have this skill wallet. It's dynamic, it's alive, and it's not based on what you say you can do, it's based on what the AI has literally seen you do. It's proof. Just imagine this for a second.
every bug you fix, every clever piece of code you refactor, all of it becomes a permanent, verifiable piece of evidence of your skill. A recruiter doesn't have to take your word for it. They can literally watch an AI-narrated playback of you solving a really complex problem. How powerful is that?
Okay, so all of this sounds incredible, but I know what you might be thinking. My laptop can barely handle what I'm doing now. How could it possibly run all this? Well, this is where the vision gets truly revolutionary.
The whole system is being designed to run smoothly on a basic entry-level machine. You know, the kind of affordable laptop that a student would actually own. But here's the absolute magic trick. Even on that budget laptop, you get the full power of a beastly, high-end professional workstation. So, how on earth is that possible? Well, the secret is a thin client architecture. In simple terms, your little laptop isn't doing the hard work. All the heavy lifting, the AI processing, the compiling, it's all happening on powerful AWS servers in the cloud. The entire experience is then streamed to your device, kind of like you're playing a cloud video game. This completely shatters the hardware barrier, opening up development to millions of people.
So, when you put it all together, you see that velocity isn't just about coding faster. It's a vision for a future where we fix that fragmentation, where collaboration is seamless, and most importantly, where your career is defined by your actual, provable skills, not just the words on your resume or the computer you can afford.